Hey everybody, my name is Eternal Beta and welcome back to another edition of The First 20, where I play the first 20 minutes of a game to hopefully help you decide whether it's worth your time and money. Today we're going to be taking a look at Evoland, originally released on Steam in 2013. This was a straight up homage to old school RPG games, but you know what, let's just jump right in here and you guys will very quickly see what I'm talking about. So the 20 minutes begins right now. And this is it, they throw you right in here. You can see we kind of the Game Boy aesthetic here. Okay, so you got the right key. There seems to be some chests in your way. So we're going to go to the right, because it says we have the right key. And now we have the left key. You notice there's no audio of any kind? That's not a glitch. Okay, so we opened up 2D movement, so now we can go in 4 directions. It's good, you can't seem to go anywhere else. Okay, so the game is very, very self-referential, very self-aware. Now we got basic scrolling. Very Zelda style here. There's not a whole lot we can do right now, a lot of stuff in our way. We can only move 4 directions. I guess I should note that I'm using an Xbox 360 controller. It's strongly recommended that you use this for this game. Let's head to the right over here. There's another chest. Oh, now we got sound FX. So now things will actually make noises. I think scrolling does not make any noise. Okay. But you can hear, if you listen real closely, our footsteps. And this is a lot of what this game is about, is just slowly unlocking things. Okay, notice a chest here. Smooth scroller. Okay, so, hey, there, no more screen scrolling. Now it's just, scrolling as we go. You notice another chest down here. I don't think we can get to that yet unless there's a secret passageway here, which there doesn't seem to be. No. And I also wouldn't expect it very early in this game because we're kind of still in the tutorial stage here. Let's head over the bridge. There's another chest here. Oh, but there's also a chest down here. Let's see what this chest is. Oh, we can't get to it because there's a bush in the way. So let's head down here. And there's our sword. Now we can cut down bushes. Now, the sword is mapped to the A button by default. There we go. A button on the 360 controller, should I say. So now we can get to this chest. Now there's monsters. So, but let's head back here, and I wonder if there's a way through here now. There is not. Okay. That's always been how I am as a gamer. I always just look for the secret passages. I want to get everything possible. There's not a whole lot past what's actually on the screen right now to talk about. There's also nothing over here. So let's head on. Okay. Again, very reminiscent of Legend of Zelda here. I'm going to try to not get hit. Okay, got those 2 guys. There we go. Evoland tune. So, 2012, I think this game actually came out in 2013, though. We do have a path down here. It almost looks like we have a path down there, but I guess we do not. Still in the back of my mind looking for that secret passageway. But now we have something approaching an actual game here. I believe this is a save point. Save point, there we go. Save points, an evolution that changed gaming forever. It really did, because anybody who was, old enough to remember the Game Boy and NES eras before there was save points, you had to play through the whole game in one go. So the game is saved now, and it's a little bit more open as to where we can go. So if we can head over here. Okay, so these are hidden stars. That's like the one collectible in this. I stand corrected. I guess there are 2 collectibles, at least 2 sets of collectibles, stars and cards. So let's head back here. I wonder if there's anything up here. There is not. I would assume this early in the game it's still a pretty guided experience. Oh, well there we go. Now we upgraded to quote-unquote 16 colors. I really do hope that they did only use 16 colors for this. I have no reason to believe they didn't. Okay. Oh, it's a path down here. it is. But we cannot break that rock. Looks like that was a kind of a useless path. But yeah, so now we're upgraded to, I guess, Super Nintendo levels. It's really pulled in though, because games back then didn't really look like this. Like this, the pixels definitely were not this big. But let's just continue on here and try not to get killed by these guys. Yes, okay. We obviously can't get through there yet. This looks different. It's just a different sprite. But yeah, the pixels aren't really supposed to be that big. You know, they got super zoomed in here just for effect, I guess. Oop, kill that bat. And it looks like it's a little bit more open here. I can go up there or I can go down here. I'm gonna go down here first, which I cannot get by. It looks like there's a rock here. You're probably gonna need some type of hammer or something of that nature. Again, very guided experience so far. There's another save point. And another chest. Alright then. We get a title card with the story. After centuries of peace, an ancient evil has finally resurfaced to threaten the world. Evolandia. Wow, now that's a name, alright. A few remaining members of the Order of Dragon Knights. Its purpose is to travel the world and help the needy and fight evil. Those centuries of peace clearly mean you haven't had a whole lot to do recently, but looks like business is picking up again. And that's about all the... see, as I said, self-aware. This plot is so deep and rich. Very self-aware. Let's explore up here. I don't know if there's anything else on this little island. There is indeed. This might be one of the stars. It is. So, this early in the game, I guess that's what they consider to be a hidden item. It's not exactly very hidden. I kind of like the automatic saves, but that also means that there's only a single save slot. Hopefully, maybe that gets changed later. I'm not sure. Get that guy and get this chest. Oh, upgrade to 256 colors. We're pretty rapidly advancing here. Leads me to wonder if this game is kind of front-loaded, because it kind of seems like we'll get to a point where the upgrades will just slow down or stop completely, because there's only so much you can upgrade. I don't know how far this game actually goes. Still only have, you know, 4-way movement here. I have no idea what happens if I get hit. Oh, now we have signs. Okay. Agile adventurers. I don't know what that means. At all. Probably just something for later. Just continue on the path here. Random bush. See, there's little particle effects now. Pixels are still really big, though. Access has been blocked by the dimensional stone. Ah, dimensional, 3-dimensional. Ah, I see what they're doing here. Free movement. Okay. We're no longer locked into the 4-way movement. We can now move around at will. I'm using the analog stick. You can use the directional pad if you want, but now that we have kind of free movement, I think the analog stick would probably work better. So that's completely blocked there, so we obviously have to go... Okay. I'm seeing what they're talking about here. Agile adventurers. See, now we can get between the rocks. Interesting. I wonder if that means we can go back now. Let's go back and see if we can get through any of these areas. Because now we can just walk... Oh, we can walk between some rocks, but not all. I have a feeling that some of these paths are going to remain... See, that one we're not going to be able to get through. Let's see if there's anything else back here. That one, obviously, we cannot get through as well. Back over here. I don't recall if any of these were... No, this one is also not accessible. Okay, I'm not going to go too far back here, although I guess I am already almost to the beginning. No, okay. It seems like we cannot get through any of those just yet. So let's continue on with the game. But it does seem like we're advancing at a rather rapid rate. We're not even 10 minutes into the game here, and we're already up to free movement, and I mean, this is probably past Super Nintendo level graphics at this point. Maybe it's only Super Nintendo. It's hard to approximate when they're, you know, just simulating some of these old graphics. So squeeze through here, hit this save point. Oh, I was wondering if those guys would come alive. Obviously, I was. That sounds exactly like the Zelda noise. When you hit the enemies, original Zelda. I'll be quiet so you can listen. That's a very close approximation. Oh, okay, so killing monsters will sometimes open paths. That is good to know. I cannot get through here yet. Obviously, I'm going to get something to break these rocks. I wonder if I'm going to get it right now. Oh, we have inventory. It says, click on the icon to use tab. Let's see what it is. It's the Y button. So we have a sword. Looks like we're probably going to get bombs and arrows at some point. Oh, and we have an exit button as well. The B button on the Xbox controller goes back to the menu. No, we do not know. I actually almost returned to the menu. Oh, now we have an overworld map. We also have free movement on the overworld map. Beware of random encounters. Are we going to get into the random encounters now? Oh, here we go. Turn-based battle. Let's change... Oh, okay, so now we're up to... Wow, this is total Final Fantasy right here. Even the menu system looks the same. This is a real homage, bordering on just completely ripping off, I mean, active time battle and everything. Gliss. Wow. Again, anybody who's played Final Fantasy knows that they use Gil. That's pretty close. These guys took some chances, but I think maybe they can get away on the grounds of parody. Slimes. Of course they're slimes. Dragon Quest. And of course they're the weakest enemies in the game. It looks like... Oh, okay, so apparently they have 12 hit points. You have 1. Okay. Let's just continue on the path here because I don't think I have any healing items just yet. Frame rate's getting a little chuggy there for whatever reason. I have no idea why. You're approximating, like, at this point, probably PlayStation 1 graphics? Late Super Nintendo, early PlayStation graphics, I would have to say. What do we have here? Oh, Mode 7. Introduced back in 1990 was when the Super Famicom came out in Japan. Released in 1991 as the Super Nintendo in America. See if we can get through the battle here. Obviously there's going to be a town coming up here or something because I'm getting very close to dying. Doesn't look like I have any type of... Oh, I do have potions. They didn't say anything about me having potions. Maybe that was why they wanted me to check the inventory. Let me check the inventory again after I get out here. So again, just very basic. Oh, the inventory is much different now. I don't appear to have any items left. And there's a checklist on the upper part of the screen with the amount of stars and the amount of cards that I've found. So let me get out here and continue on the path. Because we have to... That was a little jarring. That actually is some pretty good transition. The meadow. Okay, so we unlock names of places. One thing I can't get, though. That way is to fade in. This one fades to black. Going in does not. That seems a little odd. Okay, so we're back to the Zelda-style combat here. I would assume... Oh, let me save here. And it goes back to the weird small inventory. So they're kind of swapping, if I can speak, swapping back and forth between the different styles here. So I guess we're probably not going to get out of this without having to fight all these guys, so let's do so. These guys don't really seem to pose all that much of a threat. I don't even think they have... Do they even have swords? I don't think they even have swords. I think all they have is shields. Maybe they'll introduce enemies that actually attack you in one of these chests that I'm opening. Okay, you can... Just unlocked. Where is said chest? A camera pan would have been appreciated. There is said chest. Alright then. I just turned it into a village. And I can no longer use my sword. Oh, I got an NPC. Why is he so giant? It's a village of giants. Why is everything so big? Let's talk to this guy. Sorry, I don't speak to children. Thanks, buddy. It's real polite of you. What's this guy have to say? I don't speak to children. Okay, apparently we're a child. Cannot go in that door. Interesting. These guys are very rude. Very rude giants. Children should go to... What? What in the world? Really? A Kefka mention? Okay. Okay. I cannot go into any of these places. Oh. I can go down the well, though. You can always go down the well. Don't even give me anything about that being a secret. You can always go down wells. Aha. That's a card. There's got to be something more than that down here. I don't think they would have created a whole area just for a card. Maybe they would have. But anyone who's ever played an RPG knows always go down the well. Oh, what is this? Strange seed. Oh, I guess I'll eat it. Is this a Jack and the Beanstalk seed? Obviously it is. What's with all the kids in video games anyway? I have to agree. And along with, apparently growing up, we gained a new sword swing animation. I wonder if it still just hits directly in front of us, or there actually is some kind of arc to our attack. Let's head back up here. Oh look, now we're the same size as the other people. Strange sounds coming from the North Cave. How would you make that leap of logic? How in the world... Another random stranger visited us before. You know her, right? No. Absolutely not. So, I still can't get over just how big the sprites are. I don't know. Crystal Caves to the north are a dangerous place. There's another Kefka mention. But no adventurer has ever come back. So how do you know about it then? How do you know what's there if no one's ever come back? Hello. He won't let you pass in with your current equipment. Okay, so we need to go get more equipment. I think I saw a shot. What is this? Can we open doors now? We cannot open doors yet. I'd like to open doors, please. Welcome. Please enjoy your stay with us. Oh yeah, now you're being a nice guy. Oh, there was another kid over here. I should have talked to him when I was a kid. What does he have to say? Adults are not funny. They always complain about us children. Funny I could eat the groats. So there's what would have told us to, but the sea's fall. Okay, so they did actually tutorialize you going down the well, but I've played an RPG before, so if there's a well, you're gonna try and go down it. I'd like to go into one of these doors, because we obviously have to get new... Oh! You can now freely invade people's privacy, and I shall do so. This looks like an inn. There's nobody... Oh, there's a chest in here, though. Oh, I got the innkeeper. Very nice. 10 gliss. No thank you. Is there anything over here? Oh, there's actually stuff in the cupboards. That's something I really miss. Oh, these are... I didn't even read this first one. Sephiroth. Oh, those are all little references. That's alright, that's not bad. Oh, I found a potion. See, that right there is what I miss about a lot of the classic RPGs, is just going into people's houses and rummaging through stuff and... man. And just, you know, finding random stuff. Oh, look, now it says it's an inn. Alright. I guess I had to unlock the innkeeper. Let's see what's in here. This should be a shop. Shopkeeper. Welcome to the shop. So we need probably a longsword. If I had to guess, we need that and the armor. You got equipped. You are now ready to fight stronger monsters. Okay, so this means that we're going to be able to get through that guy. Oh, it just automatically equips it for you. I see. Still very simplistic here. So let's go walk over here and talk to this guy and see if he will let us through yet. Oh, yep. Look at that. The barrel in the way disappeared, and he can now let us through. But that's going to do it for the first 20 minutes of Evoland. This is actually kind of a cool concept from what I can see. But as I said earlier, we're only 20 minutes in here, and we're already up to this stage. I don't know how much longer this game can keep progressing at this pace and really keep up with it, unless this game's like an hour long, which I don't think it is. I know it's a relatively short game, but I don't think it's an hour long. But thank you once again for joining me. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, subscribe if you have not already, and as always, spread the word. And until next time, I will see you guys later.